Yo, what's up, YouTube? If you didn't watch the gut-wrenching, well, I wouldn't say gut-wrenching, but the what felt like forever video last week, oh my god. So we had a bunch of Oilers on this team before. Now you might see not a lot of Oilers on this team before. So last episode, I completely changed this team. I traded for Alex DeBrincat, Matt Coronado, Roger McQueen, Alexander Holtz, Isaac Rosen, Roger McGroarty, I don't know, Alex Frunton, and same here. I believe I traded for Noah Hanifin, right? No, he was on the team last season. But I traded for Olin Zellweger, Sam Dickinson, Axel Sandin Pelika, and here's Caden Gooley. Do I trade Caden Gooley? Like, he's a $5 million defenseman on the third line. Wow. Oh, yeah, I don't have him on the third or second line because there's a plus. Yeah, whatever. And then for our goaltenders, we have Carter Hart and Stuart Skinner. Two Alberta boys, right? Carter was Alberta, and I know Skinner's Alberta. I believe Carter Hart's Alberta. I'll fact check that myself. So yes, Carter Hart was born in Sherwood Park, Alberta, and I didn't get him for any sort of reason. Totally no reason. Nothing that involves a couple Ottawa players and a Flames player. Nothing involved there. You know, nothing. Just nothing. Don't worry about it. So Noah Hanifin is wanting a contract extension. We are right now in the 5th season. So we only need 3 years. So if I could do like 6-5 for Noah Hanifin, I think that should be good. We need 3 seasons, right? Yeah, because there's this season and then, yes. Just doing the math. Then there's Axel here, which isn't really going to ask for a bad contract. It might be a little hard. But if I could do 4 years for 3 years, or $4 million for 3 years, that's not bad, considering he is 22 and he will grow. So hopefully he accepts that. Then there's Zellweger here. He wants 4.9 for 3 years. If I could get him for like 4.4, that wouldn't be bad. And then instead of cutting, we have this Samuel guy, which, what the hell? Bro wants $5 million. Okay. Maybe Caden Gooley on the second line isn't, or on the last line at $5 million is not bad. And then the last contract here that's in the main is Rosen, which I will offer him 2.5 and hope he accepts. So there's a couple guys that don't really want an extension, like DeBrincat here. And as we might have this one season with him, my thing sort of is like with DeBrincat, we have 4 players that are like 9 million or above. So that's fun. And we can see our 2 goalies, well, except Hart here. Skinner's locked up for the whole entire thing. And Carter Hart we will have to sign for the last season. But other than that, our goaltending tandem is good. And I'll just sign players to that are in the minors and all that. So Nathaniel Day says yes. Tyler Tullio says yes. Isaac Rosen says no. Jacob says yes. Ty Emberson says yes. Olin Zellweger says yes. Axel Sandin says yes. Noah Hannafin says yes. Okay, so I guess we'll sign Isaac Rosen. Bro, what is this trade? Trade away a top 4D prospect and a top 9 prospect for Andreas Johnson and a 3rd rounder. Why do I want to make this trade? Because this guy won't be on the trade unit. I'm making. I can get rid of the Andreas Johnson guy. So I guess I'll sign what's his face to Isaac Rosen to a contract. So you might think, what is this guy doing? What I'm doing, hopefully, is bring up Joey Goalie. Oh, why is Goalie on? Okay, I'll fix that. I didn't realize Goalie was a defenseman, but Logan Orr, he's 40, but he's a top 6 forward. So I'm gonna try a little something here, and then I'll put Joey on another line. Higher overalls, and then a little down the road I could trade them or possibly put them on the team. Hopefully. But honestly, this AHL team is not looking that bad. Like, it's looking pretty solid. So yeah, this is the AHL team we're rocking. So for this player, this Danton Matyekov, whatever, I'm gonna go send him to the Philadelphia Flyers for the Winnipeg Jets 3rd rounder and an Ottawa Senators 3rd rounder and Anton Forsberg. He might be 834, but we do need a AHL starter, and he's not even $1 million. So yeah, I think this will go well. So I think I'm just gonna need to do another 2 trades, or even mix 2 players into one. So now what I'm going to be doing is I'm gonna be getting rid of this Samuel guy, because it's not gonna be a good fit with him. He's wanting $5 million, and he's not even on the roster for this year. Like, our bottom pair are 84 overalls. He's 83. So I'm going to be packaging him up for a 3rd and a 3rd for this upcoming year, I believe, or this year, I believe. And for Vegas' 3rd and Florida's 3rd. And they, of course, say yes, because I did find trade. Now I'm going to try to do a trade with my second favorite team, which is the Seattle Kraken. And what I'm going to do, which is not going to be much, but all I'm going to do is put this guy and just like package, hopefully get like a 4th, and they accept. Okay, so that was everyone that is not playing for our team this year. And if anyone cares, we sadly did not win the Stanley Cup. We actually went Game 7 against the New York Rangers. And their team was not even good. Like, you see this team that we have now, it was a bit not as good as the team we have now, but still really good. And they had 3 players on their D, not even at 80. So it was not fun. It was not fun at all. But we did win 3 seasons ago. So like who watched like the skills competition in the All-Star game? Like the skills were actually like really good. But yeah, like what I was saying, the skills I think were really good. And I know like the All-Star game has been like 3-on-3 10-minute periods. But I think if they possibly made them instead of like 2 periods and then go into shootout, maybe have it like 3 periods and then a shutout or a shootout. Maybe something like that instead of the 2 periods because like the 10 minutes goes by pretty quickly and considering there's 1 or 2 whistles per period. But all in all, it was actually a pretty nice event. I didn't go to it. I watched it on Sportsnet. But yeah, it actually was sort of enjoyable. Okay, so this team's popping off. Like Connor McDavid here with 91 points and 47 goals. I say he probably gets 50. I'm saying like 53 goals this whole entire season. Then we have Draisaitl 82, Alex DeBrincat having 73 on the second line too. Ryan McLeod on the second line too. Evan Bouchard with 59. Yegor Sharangovich has 58. So one thing I might do is put the Brinkat on that top line because he is popping more off than Sharangovich is. Then we have Olden Zellweger, then Roger McQueen, Noah Hannafin, Matt Coronado, Kyler Yamamoto, Alexander Holtz, Rutger, okay, Isaac Rosen, Axel Sandin, Caden Gooley, Sam Dickinson. So that's all of the point getters you have. And then our goaltending. So we did a massive trade for Carter Hart, but these numbers, 898 and a 316. His numbers on Philly, like he was in the threes, but he had a sub 9 before. So I'm hoping he can sort of straighten it up. But you can sort of see, like a couple years ago, he had more losses than wins. So who knows? It might just be Carter Hart. So this tells you how unrealistic this game is. We have Peter Mrazek, role backup goaltender, 81 overall, putting up a 910, a 282, and has 33 goals or 33 wins. What the hell? But then we have Thatcher Demko, Aiden Hill, Spencer Knight, Carter Hart. For shutouts, Philip Gustafson. Bro, what the fuck? We had him on our team last season. We had him for the past 4 years. Why did I trade him? I'm just thinking that now. Why did I trade him? Why did I trade for him? Or why did I trade him away? It was a uh-oh from me, but then we have Devin Levi, Andrei Vasilevsky, Maddie Sorgarad, whatever, Thatcher Demko, and Jeremy Swayman and Elvis Merzlikins. Save percentage for a starter is Thatcher Demko and then Sebastian Kosa. Then for starter is Thatcher Demko and then Andrei Vasilevsky. Well, we know who's winning the Vezina. Thatcher Demko. What if I just sort of like grab him at the trade deadline? Because he's 32. He's 89. Trade for him and give him Carter Hart. Might be a play. Gators, Austin Matthews has 101 points. Obviously Connor McDavid. Then Mitch Marner, Jasper Bratt, Leon Draisaitl, Jack Hughes, Timo Meyer, Kirill Kaprizov, Matthew Boldy, and then Robert Thomas. And then for goals, wait, what the fuck? Not to sorry to swear. I never looked at Austin Matthews' goals, but 75, bro, is more than goal per game. And then we have Michkov, Connor Bedard, Connor McDavid, Kirill Kaprizov, Jack Hughes, Brock Besser, Kyle Connor, Cole Caulfield, David Pastrnak. But 75? If he has 82 goals or more, I'm quitting. Defensemen looks like they have sort of slowed down. But we have Quinn Hughes, Cale Makar, Erik Karlsson, Evan Bouchard, Morgan Rielly, Rasmus Dahlin, Josh Morrissey, Victor Hedman, Adam Fox, and then Lavshikhnov. Which apparently this year is not that good for defensemen because Lavshikhnov is 30 or minus 39 or 36. Adam Fox is minus 10. Erik Karlsson is minus 10. Like, some of the best defensemen are minuses right now. Huh. But it's most likely Quinn Hughes winning the Norris. And then the guy that's probably going to win the Calder, he's point per game right now, Andrew Crystal. Then we have Gavin McKenna, Voyanov, Robert Brick. Roger McQueen right now is not getting the Calder. Trick, Philip Massar, Luke Misa, Carter Yakachov. I'm butchering a lot of these names. Brian Keepin. They are definitely keeping Brian. Okay, I'm just going to quit. Pacific Division that we're in, Vancouver's first. We are second. Anaheim's third. Seattle's fourth. Vegas is fifth. Los Angeles is sixth. Calgary is seventh. And San Jose, of course, is eighth. We aren't doing as good as we did last year, but Vancouver's first, Colorado's second, New Jersey's third, Minnesota's fourth, we're fifth. Last season, we were second behind Vancouver. Then there's Anaheim, Florida, Montreal, the Montreal Canadiens, the Seattle Kraken, and then the Philadelphia Flyers. Okay, so what I'm thinking is try to get Timothy Liljegren. And he's 86, Caden Gully is 85, and you can see Timothy is cheaper. I think I could probably do 1-for-1 here. And they accept. Okay. And we have enough money to sign probably Timothy to another contract. So we can see that Carter Hart here. We are trying to get Thatcher Demko. They're both on like the same contract. Just Thatcher Demko is $400K less. Are they willing to drop down 1 overall and a bit more money for 1-for-1. They don't. What about we give you fellers a 2nd round pick or 7th round pick? No. What if we just go full in, a 3rd and a 4th? No. What about a 7th and a 4th? Add on. Come on. You're gonna play that game, huh? They say yes. You never saw a 1st rounder there. So if that's your Demko now. So we're gonna get a Vezina winner. Okay, let's hope we can win the Stanley Cup now after those 2 trades. Okay, so nothing really done to our top, like our forwards. The only thing different is Jaeger Sharangovich is on the 2nd line and Alex DeBrincat is on the 1st line. Just because DeBrincat has 73 points and Sharangovich has 59. And Sharangovich has been on the 1st line ever since the trade deadline. And DeBrincat has been on the 2nd line till the draft or the trade deadline. So let's see if that goes well. And then for our defense, we have Timothy Liljegren, and then the bottom pair gets a -2. No way around it. I can't put Sam Dickinson on the 2nd line because then it goes on to the 2nd line. Sadly. So we're going to have an 84 overall on the bottom pair, or 82. And then for our goaltending, we have Thatcher Demko in as starter. With picking up Timothy Liljegren, we do need to give him a contract. He's wanting 5.6 from 4 years, but he's still wanting the same 4.3. So if I can give him like 5.1, I would not be mad with that because that is only $600K more than what he wants. And that looks like the only person I'm signing. Yeah. And you might be thinking, well, why not DeBrincat? He wants $10 million. With me trying to get Liljegren, that's only $9 million. And I tried 3 years, and it's still $10 million. I can try 9 million straight, but I don't think he would say yes to that. I guess we'll have to find out. So I was wrong. Alex DeBrincat said yes to his 9 million straight, and Timothy Liljegren says yes to his 5 million. Bro, I want to see how much cap space do I have, sort of thing. I don't think this team's gonna do much changing in the next few years. Bro, I have in extension dollars, I have 1.5 million. Let's have nothing. If he accepts that contract, I will have no extension dollars at all. So it looks like I have no extension dollars at all. So that's fun. Thankfully, I have everyone under contract. Pacific Division, we have Vancouver winning the division. Then we have us and Anaheim tied. So of course, we're going against Anaheim. Then we have Seattle, Vegas, San Jose, Los Angeles, and Calgary. Which I may add, after the trade deadline, we had 2 games against San Jose, and one of those 2 we lost 8-2. That brought back some memories from the start of the season. Don't need to bring those up. The full league, we have Colorado, Minnesota, Vancouver, New Jersey, we stayed 5th. Anaheim, Florida, Seattle, Winnipeg, and then Carolina. The last team to get in was Buffalo at the 16th spot. Then the team that was worst was Nashville, Toronto, Pittsburgh, Calgary, Boston, Los Angeles, San Jose, Vegas, and New York. Like, we can't say this offense is not good. Like, we sort of stopped scoring a little bit, but we were still basically 4 goals per night. And then for defense, I don't see us in the top 9. And then for points, McDavid had 119. Then Leon with 104. Then DeBrincat with 95. Ryan McLeod with 83. Yegor Sharangovich had 78. Evan Bouchard had 72. And then we sort of dropped down. Like, Olin Zellweger had 46. Matt Coronado, 43. Roger McQueen had 41. Kyler Yamamoto had 37. Noah Hannafin had 36. Holtz had 34. So, but how many points did Timothy have with us? So in 19 games he had 6. That's not bad. It's not bad. Then for goaltenders we have Thatcher Demko with some pretty good stats. 40 wins, 17 losses, 4 overtime losses, 4 shutouts, a 907 and a 282. Stuart Skinner wasn't bad either. Goals against average, I think I would like a little bit lower, but hey. Okay, so let's sim 4 games and let's see. So in Edmonton, we win, we lose. In Anaheim, we win, we lose. Sim another one, we win. 3 again. So now go to game 6. We lose 5-4. So go period by period here. Hopefully we win. It's 2-1 after 1. All Edmonton boys. It's still 2-1 after 2. And it's still 2-1 after 3. So we're off to the second round. And like, we can't say this is a walk in the park because they did beat Vancouver. So sim 4 games. We lose game 1. We lose game 2. We lose game 3. We win game 4. Sim. Okay, we win game 5. We win game 6. Whoever wins game 7 goes against Colorado. It's 1-0 after 1. Still 1-0 after 2. It's 1-1 after 3. And it's 2-1 Seattle after 4. So your Stanley Cup winners, Seattle Kraken. President's Trophy winner is Colorado. Then in the finals, it was Philadelphia versus Seattle Kraken. Then Art Ross goes to Austin Matthews. Hart goes to Jasper Bratt. Norris goes to Hughes for the second time in a row. Lady Byng goes to DeBrincat. Andrew Crystal gets the Calder. Jared McCann gets the Conn Smythe. Vezina does go to Demko. And William Jennings goes to Peter Mrazek. Bill Masterton goes to Cernak. Jack Adams goes to the Jets coach. Frank Selke goes to Barkov. Ted Lindsay goes to Jasper Bratt. And the Maurice Richard goes to Austin Matthews for his fourth one in 5 years. Retired players, we have Anze Kopitar, Claude Giroux. They had Claude Giroux and Brett Burns, the Carolina Hurricanes. 74, 73, 75. Then Jonathan Toews, Phil Kessel, Ryan O'Reilly, Matt Zuccarello, Jordan Eberle, John Carlson, Evgeny Kuznetsov, Brandon Shen, TJ Oshie, Michael Backlund, Mark Giordano, Troy Krug, Brendan Gallagher, Kevin Hayes, Thomas Tatar, Jared Spurgeon, and Connor Sherry. Then for goalies, we have Martin Jones, Jacob Markstrom, Darcy Kemper, and Atu Rata. So with our first pick in the second round, I've done a little bit of scouting, and you sort of just seen him, but you can see I did a little bit of scouting, but I'm getting this Avery Riley guy. He has potential to be a top 6 forward. Hopefully he is. Make pick. And he's a top 9 forward. Okay. Pick just 2 selections later. I'm gonna get this Sandin guy. He's supposed to be top 6 forward, hopefully. And he's a top 6 forward. 67th pick. You can sort of see how it is. But we are going to get... Honestly, I'm going to try this guy. Because he's going to be more likely than this guy. He's top 6 low. Kid. But with this pick, we are going to go after this, hopefully, elite medium. And he's a top 60. Okay. Then for this pick, we have this Nicholas kid that will hopefully be elite medium. And he's a top 6 forward. So now with this pick, we can get this guaranteed top 6 forward low. And he's a top 6 forward low. Then a couple draft picks later, we pick again, and we get... Okay, so it looks like everyone is in the hundreds now, so I'll just pick this. Most likely elite low person. And he's a top 6 forward. For next pick, we are going to get this possible elite medium left defenseman. And he's a top 60. And with our next draft pick, we are going to get this 127th projected to go guy. He's possibly a top 6 forward. And he's a top 9 forward. Not fun. You know what? Let's try this goalie. And he's a backup medium. And then with our last 2 picks, this one that's here, get the starter medium guy. And he's a starter medium. And then have the very last pick in the draft for this guy that's gonna go 600th, which is not even a draft pick, but Daniel Shattenkirk. And he's a top 6 forward, or bottom 6 forward. The signing phase, because we didn't really need anyone to be signed. But the free agents, wow. We have the Semu guy, 92 overall. Cam York, Logan Stankoven, Brock Besser, Grossman, Baron Hayden, Ivan Barbashev. Oh look, Keandre Miller's here. Should have came with us. But whatever. But if I go into affordable, like the only one that I sort of would like be interested in is Frank Bertrano. Like he's an 83 overall and he wants less than 2 million. So I could give him 2 million. If he doesn't fit, we can always trade him, right? Right. Because I want him for this year because a lot of the guys we have now, like Sam Dickinson and Roger McQueen, all of them will need contracts. So Frank Bertrano says yes to his contract, which is good. But your lines are Leon Draisaitl, Connor McDavid, Alex DeBrincat, then Yegor Sharangovich, Ryan McLeod, Matt Coronado, then Frank Bertrano, Roger McQueen, Alexander Holtz, Kailer Yamamoto, Rutger, and Isaac Rosen. Then defense, we have Noah Hannafin, Evan Bouchard, Timothy Liljegren, Sam Dickinson, Olen Zellweger, and Alex Sandin, defenseman. And then for our goaltending is Dr. Demko and Stuart Skinner. 5 of our Edmonton Oilers NHL franchise mode. This is Stuart.Proud. You can call me Stuart Proud. And I'll see you guys later. Good night.